So let's do...
Some leg extension?
Yeah, let's do it.
I have this machine coming, so I'd actually...
Yeah, so I'll show you how we load it normally. Honestly, this one's relatively simple. I just like to load the middle.
Okay.
Do one to start. I want you to make sure you're warmed up. So what'd you guys fly in for, man?
What's that?
What'd you guys fly in for?
Well, I actually have family here.
Okay.
I used to live here, actually. And what's crazy, man, is I always knew about the gym. I just didn't know where it was. So I always trained at Powerhouse right here in downtown.
Yeah.
You know? I met a couple people over there just living out here. You know who Drew is? Big old black dude.
He trains here.
Big Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him real well. And then I met a guy named Ryan.
Watson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Met that dude? Yeah.
Yeah, there's my old training partner. Is that too far down? Looks too far now.
Too far?
Yeah. Very good. Should be good.
All right.
So, first thing, like always lining up with that, right?
Okay.
Lower back looks good. So now, go all the way to the top. See how your kneecaps are pointed directly to the ceiling? Normally, now go to the bottom. So most people at that point, see how your knees kind of fall apart? Right. Now your kneecap's pointed over here. This is a hinge. So I need your kneecap to be pointed in a straight line with your hip, your knee, and your ankle. Yeah, so I literally will cue people like that, squeeze that. So now you see everything's in a straight line. That kneecap is a hinge. Right. Whereas I don't want to be doing this when the resistance is pushing me this way, right? Okay. So you're gonna end up hurting yourself. So
we always want to keep the knees
straight. Yep. So at the bottom, you're gonna have a natural tendency to want to roll out, especially as you get tired. Just don't let it happen.
Is there foot or toe positioning?
I wouldn't worry about it. And dude, we can talk about that over there. I wouldn't worry about it all over there.
Okay.
Yeah, you could.
So it doesn't matter if toes are up or nothing?
Well, do your set, and I'll tell you mechanically how it changes things. Good. So what I would be doing here as a coach is knowing that you're weak relatively here. So I'd probably be stepping in like this, knees together, go. And then I'm going to ease up at the top, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to give you resistance at the bottom, and I'm also going to ask you, I'm going to ask you to contract here and think about pulling toward your hip.
Okay.
So good. Yep. Yeah. So trying to contract from the bottom up. So start that contraction here and pull toward your hip. Yep. Good. Hold. Stay there. Which is stay there and squeeze hard. Good. Down. Good. So we want to get strong where you're weak. Push, get strong there, hold, squeeze harder, squeeze harder, squeeze harder, squeeze harder. Get it 10 and 10, good, right? So regardless of how heavy or light the weight is, we're still gonna aim for maximum contraction. Go, yeah. Hold, good, hold. I want you to get 10 out of 10 contractions to the top, and you're thinking about pulling your kneecap all the way up to that hip. Yep. Good, hold, squeeze, make sure it's going all the way up here.
Oh yeah.
Good. Nice, man, really good. Good, take a rest.
Woo, shit, man.
So I would have you do some lunges between sets, just so we can start to, so here's one thing that's important for you to know, man. Some people ask, like, what's better for leg development, squats or hack squats? So here's how I would delineate in your brain. Internal versus external stability, right? So squat is very internally dependent. It's all dependent on what your body's able to stabilize. Hack squat is very externally dependent. So it's all like what can I push into, right?
Right.
So here's an example. I had a guy who was training here recently who wanted to build his legs, and I was like, okay, let's train. So we'd get him in a hack squat, and he put 9 plates aside, and he'd rep it out. We get him in a squat, and he'd do 3 plates aside. He'd do like this. So 9 plates on the squat means I can do a shitload of knee extension. My knees are really good at, like, my quads can extend my knee. But I can't even stabilize my body enough to balance 3 plates, right? To stabilize 3 plates.
Right.
My internal stability is really bad relative to my force output. And if your internal stability is bad relative to your force output, what do you think is gonna happen? Your body's gonna get really tight, external stability, or internal stability and force output. So if someone's got a differential between how much they can hack squat or leg extension and how much they can squat, that's a recipe for injury. So I need to be able to scale internal stability. So I need to scale, because with internal stability often will come mobility as well. So I get more freedom of range, because if I can stabilize using my body, will improve range. Mobility and stability are you can't separate them.
Right.
It's like if I'm stable, I'll be more mobile, typically. Right? It's not always the case, but typically if I have stability somewhere, my body will open up a range.
Okay.
So we want to scale stability, internal stability, which is like squatting and lunging and deadlifting, as at the same time that we're scaling output, which is like your leg press, your leg extension, your hack squats. Right? We need to make sure those things are a good balance. Now, balance as a bodybuilder, maybe for the last 12 weeks before a contest, I'm not going to squat very much because I know neurologically it's very challenging, and I just want to kill my muscles. So I may accept that for 12 weeks before a contest because my goal is like I just want to be as big and hard as I possibly can. But as soon as the show's done, then maybe I reverse it and I go, okay, well now I'm not trying to build as much. I'm trying to make sure I don't fucking break and my body doesn't get hurt. So I'm gonna do more like internally stabilized things. I know in the beginning I'm weak, but I have to scale those things up so that when it comes time to contest time again, then I can push even harder because I'm not gonna break myself. See what I'm saying? For sure. So it's like this cyclical approach to like, well, what should I do now? Well, let's see what's weak. That's literally the way I look at it. Yeah. Like if I'm looking at your body, I'm gonna go, what are you really bad at? How can I make that better? Right. So that may be range of motion, that may be positions, like at the top of the leg extension. Everyone just tends to not go there because it's hard. Yeah. No, I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire.
That last little,
dude, it's
everything. Like I said,
it's
everything. Yeah. Yep. Back on here?
Yep.
I like how this one really, this is a full range of motion.
Yeah, it really stretches you out, right? Good, love it, much better. So you get a little more weight this time.
Should I be pausing at the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just so when you get to the end ranges, man, you're exploring it, like seeing how short you can really get it. Good, and I really want you to make sure you keep your butt in the seat there. So if you have to use your handles to pull it down. Yeah, knees together. Yeah, there we go, keep that. Good. Good. Keep that space, knees together. Good, right there. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Remember, it's not trying to beat me. It's trying to contract as hard as you can. Go, 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 go. Nice, nice. Finish. Hold. Don't rush. Good. When it's hard, stay there. That's the opportunity, right? Wherever you're weak is the greatest opportunity for progress. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Squeeze harder. You own it. There you go. Nice rep, man. 2 more. Let's go again. Come on. Come on. Squeeze. Let's go. Hold. Stay. Yeah. It's down slow. Control that. Own it. There you go. Nice. 1 more. Good. Stay. Own it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Squeeze. That's it. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, dude.
Good. Yeah, and so conceptually, always looking for at clients. You still train clients in the gym, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So still looking at what does your body not want to do, right? So there's a certain point there. I think it was your third last rep where you accelerated through that last little inch. It's okay. I'm going to notice as a coach. And I'm going to go, hey, like that's your greatest. So where your body wants to not do it, your body goes, I'm weak. I don't want to do this. So you as a coach go, okay, that's my opportunity. If I can improve that, that's going to move the needle. Right, so rather than just doing more and more and more, I'm always looking for inefficiencies. So where's your body not want to go into a range of motion, or where's your body look unstable, or what, lacking mobility? Those are all the things that I'm kind of looking at and go, okay, that's an opportunity, right? So when I see a weakness or an instability or tightness, like that's the opportunity to progress. So I'm going after that. So an example being, people will come in and go, hey man, I really want to build my upper chest, and they'll look like this, and I'll go, okay. What exercise should I do? What's the answer? Well, the opportunity is I need you to do this.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, before you train chest, before you train anything, I see an opportunity to improve thoracic mobility, improve retraction, depression of the scapula. So I'm going to do that. Right. So that people go, why is this not a chest exercise? Well, for you it is, because until you can get to this, you can't build this. Right. So if you can't access the range, you can't train it.